Hey man, top of it, you dig what I'm talking about? Top of the guap, you dig everybody out there? What's going on? Hollywood the Gen checking in. Y'all know what time it is for every dollar and cent, you know what I mean? No deals, everything 100%, you know what I mean? Dropping this game, man, fresh as a peppermint. What's happening out there? You dig to all the people, you know what I'm saying? And I want to give a special shout out, man, to everybody, man. You dig what I'm saying? That's subscribing. You dig to the Upgrade Radio. You dig what I'm talking about, man. You know, we planting these seeds out here, you know what I'm saying? Letting these flowers bloom. You see what I'm saying? You know, everything take time, you know what I mean? For real. But, you know, I don't want to, you know, stall too much. I want to get right into, you know what I'm saying, this ism I'm drop today. What's on my heart that I want to give to the people, you know what I'm saying? Something I think, man, that need to be talked about, you know what I'm saying? And that's choosing wisely, man, for the sake of the children, for the sake of the babies, for the sake of the kids. You know what I'm saying? And you know, in layman's terms, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna break it down Barney style. We're gonna talk about, you know, the people that you have in your life, you know what I'm saying, and how it affects the kids, you dig? You know, today, man, what's going on out here, man, in the world, man? And, you know, it's vicious out here, you dig what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of that goes back, you know what I'm saying, into upbringing, you know what I'm saying? It goes into the background check, you feel me? I mean, like I said, there's always exceptions to the rules, man, and everything. You know, there's always a reversal to the law, man. But for the most part, man, I want to talk about the type of people, man, that you have around the kids, you know what I'm saying, and how it affects, you know what I'm saying, the adulthood, you feel me? And I'm currently writing my book, you see what I'm saying, and I know I talk about my upbringing and my childhood and how it affected me, you know what I'm saying, as, you know, I became a grown man and the decisions I made, you know, man, and, you know, being in the game, you did what I'm saying, for the you know, 12 plus years that I was involved, you dig, and different things I done seen as a child and how that affected me, you know what I mean? But you know, I wanna keep it all the way hypothetically though, but at the same time, this is going into, you know, this is for the, you know, we're gonna deal with the females and then we're gonna talk about it with the men, you know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I mean, man, we gotta be careful who we bring around the kids too, man. You know, I know this for a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you dig. Let's dig right into it. You know what I'm saying? Now, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying. When you choose and you dig what I'm talking about to rock with a particular person and to bring that person, we talked about in some of the earlier podcasts I done made. And if you haven't checked out some of the earlier podcasts, you know what I'm saying, just go to my channel, man. And I got, you know what I'm saying, some videos. I think I've been doing this for maybe about 2 weeks now. But we talked about choosing wisely, and you know what I'm saying, when you choose to have somebody, you know what I'm saying, you invite them into your life, you know what I'm saying, the type of things that they bring, you know what I mean, whether it's positive or negative, you know what I mean, you know, some people, you know, they got demons, they got spirits, man, that they carry along with them. We talked about bad luck, you know what I'm saying, niggas and bitches and all that type of things, you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't checked that out, make sure you go check that out. You dig what I'm talking about, man, because it's some heavy game. But, you know, I mean, when you bring that, man, if you got kids involved, you dig what I'm saying, it affects the kids. Let that sink in. It affects the kids, you dig? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, your attitude affects the kids, you dig? You know, I mean, you know, when you know, like they say, man, when mama messed up, man, the whole house is messed up, you see what I'm saying? But, you know, if we gonna take it a little more deeper, especially, man, with our sons, you know what I mean, especially, you know, daughters too, man. Let's just break it down all the way Barney style. Let's start with the child. Let's start with the man seed, you feel me, you know, you know, as far as, you know, especially, you know, black kids, you dig what I'm saying, the kids of African descent, you know, man, we gotta have, you know, more positive role models, man. Y'all chicks, man, y'all gotta start getting serious about, you know, who y'all bringing around y'all children, who y'all bringing around, man. You know, man, all that fucking joking around shit, man, that shit is dead. You know what I mean? It's life, it's life decisions out here, man. You know what I mean? You gotta start waking up out that bullshit, man. You know what I mean? It's saying, it's a time and place for everything. It's saying, even in the Bible, man, they say, when you become a man, you put away childish things, and you know what I'm saying, even women, y'all gotta put away them childish things, you know what I'm saying, and start really getting serious about, your life, you know what I'm saying, and your child's life, because you know what I'm saying, when you have a child, man, you know what I mean, especially, man, you single mothers out there, you know what I'm saying, y'all really gotta be real careful, man, all that independent woman stuff, man, that's cool and everything, but, for the most part, man, you gotta be real careful who you bringing around your kids, man, because black boys, man, they really gotta have, if the daddy ain't around, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have a mentor or somebody, man, that's gonna, teach them some game, teach them, you know what I'm saying, the basics, how to tie a tie, what it is to be a man, you know what I'm saying, how a man should treat a woman. And that's gonna lead into, if you got a daughter, that's gonna lead into that. But a lot of chicks out here, man, y'all baby, y'all baby and the little boys, and they not soldiers. You dig? We need soldiers, man. They not soldiers, man. These niggas they simped out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the daddy wasn't around, man. You understand me? And a lot of times, man, I'm gonna go even deeper than that. Man, a lot of times little boys, man, they really kind of grasp, to their mamas and stuff like that, you dig? But sometimes, sometimes the chicks, man, shit, they sometimes females be in the wrong. It ain't always the man's fault all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, man. I seen a chick yesterday on Facebook said she lost something real good, you know what I mean? So, a lot of times, man, a lot of these young cats, man, they be having they be having hate in their heart, you know what I'm saying, because they take on, that woman's ideology, because that's what brought him up, you know what I'm saying. So he's very emotional, you know what I mean. He's not a logic thinker. You dig what I'm saying? Because females, man, a lot of times, man, y'all nurturers, so you know what I'm saying. Y'all be real emotional. And that's okay, you know what I'm saying, because that's just by nature. You see what I'm saying? But you don't want the man being that. You don't want a young man dealing with emotions, man, because when he get emotional, you dig, he's liable to act out of emotion, meaning, you know what I'm saying, he might become violent, or he might get in trouble. You dig what I'm talking about with the law. He might go out and hurt somebody. You dig? A lot of these cats, he might hurt a woman because he in his feelings. You see what I'm saying? Niggas in they feelings. Half of the cats that's locked up in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times with these violent crimes, man, it be emotional decisions. It wasn't a logical decision for him to be put in that circumstance in the first place, man. It was emotion. That grows into when a child becomes an adult. You see what I'm saying? And it's cool to spoil your kids and all that. That's cool, but in the climate that we in, 2018, man. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We not playing with a fair hand. Y'all know how it go. So we need, we gotta get up off the bullshit and just know. You know what I'm saying? What kind of climate we in? You know what I'm saying? And we need some soldiers, man. You want your son to be a soldier. You want him to think with his wits. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you gotta have, you know what I'm saying, somebody in the child's life that's not an emotional ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? And he's gonna, get that child, man, you know what I'm saying, some game. If when the son gets older and he's dealing with situations that he's not familiar with, he has a mentor that he can go to, and that's gonna tell him something positive. You dig? Even in the game, you know what I'm saying. You gotta have a mentor. I had a mentor with things I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? I can go and, he never told me to do anything emotional. You did what I'm saying? I can honestly say, man, he never told me to do anything emotional. It was always something that was player. And you know what I'm saying? When you thinking player, man, you thinking logically. You see what I'm saying? He never told me to do nothing violent. He never told me to do none of that, man. It was always something smart or witty, you know what I'm saying, or the, you know, where you know everything worked out at the end. I can honestly say that. You gotta have, you know what I'm saying, y'all gotta choose more wisely, man, with these men that, you know what I'm saying, y'all bringing around these damn babies, you understand me? Because it's really affecting today's society, man. You know what I'm talking about? These kids be, you know, they be fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, you know, next thing you know, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, fucking with that boy, you know what I'm saying? They all on drugs and shit, you know, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, on the perk and the molly, you know what I'm saying? They listening to these rappers, man, because, you know what I'm talking about, that's what they grasp, you know what I'm talking about, because they feel like, okay, you know, they let the music be their motherfucking mentor, you know what I'm saying, instead of, you know what I'm saying, a nigga with some game that's gonna tell them like, hey man, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, when it, the son rolling his eyes, or, you know, some shit like that, he check his ass. You know what I'm saying? My son rolled his eyes not too long ago, and I checked the motherfucking living shit out his ass, nigga. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, just getting that feminine bullshit up out they damn system. You see what I'm saying? Getting that shit up out they motherfucking system, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Y'all need to have, you know what I'm saying, some logical men around. All that emotional ass shit, man, that y'all be thinking is cute, man, is falling to the kids. The kids is picking that shit up. The kids is watching every motherfucking thing, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't think these kids is watching, and then y'all wonder why they grow up, you know what I'm talking about. You want your kids to be better. You know what I'm talking about? You should always want more for your kids, even if you don't even want more for your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit, man. You know what type of motherfucker is you? You know what I'm saying? To have these motherfucking, you know, lame ass motherfuckers around your motherfucking kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Let's chop some motherfucking game around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Let's really get into the nitty gritty of this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna bring that shit, you know what I mean? For real, you know what I mean? Come on now, even with the, you know, the daughters, man. We talk about the sons, but the daughters, though. You understand? You know, when your daughter grow up, she gonna know, man, I don't need this emotion. Look, I've been around a man growing up when I was legit, you dig? Nigga, you can't tell me shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know, unless he's worthy of him, you know what I'm saying, giving your daughter some direction. But let that man be worthy, though. You know, let him be a smart, you know what I'm saying, articulate, you dig what I'm saying, you know, young man, or, and she, you know, because, you know, like I say, man, you know, queens, man, they submit to kings, man. You know, a queen is gonna submit to a motherfucking king. Ain't no king around this motherfucker walking around, man, on some bum ass nigga shit with his pants hanging off his motherfucking ass, man, reaching into a motherfucking purse, man, emotional, you know what I mean, chasing your ass all around the mother, you know what I mean? Fuck all that shit, man. That shit, hey, you should never have to chase. You shouldn't have to chase, you know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, unless motherfucker really in the wrong and motherfucker trying to correct his motherfucking mistake, you know what I'm talking about? But you know what I'm saying? I mean, but on some real shit, all that chasing shit is motherfucking dead. You know what I mean? That's that emotional shit. Motherfuckers being their motherfucking feelings for the wrong reasons. You want people in their feelings for logical reasons. You know what I mean? Like I used to tell, I used to tell females, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you fucking with me, you know what I mean? If somebody asks you why you fuck with me, I want it to be where you could actually write down logical reasons, you know what I'm saying? Don't have nothing to do with no emotion. Write down the logical reasons of why I fuck with dude. You know, I could sit here and, you know what I'm saying, write down the pros of what I done gained, you know what I'm saying, what I done counted, where I done been, you know what I'm talking about, you know, mentally, what has he done for me, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna, nothing physical, you know what I'm talking about? Let's just talk about, you know what I'm saying, you know, the type of resources, you did what I'm saying, that this man brought into my life spiritually, mentally, you know what I'm saying, financially, you did what I mean? Let's get into the nitty gritty, you did what I'm talking about? You want your daughter the same way. You see what I'm saying? So then, you know, she won't really be, misguided and undecided and misconcepted and misconceived, you know what I mean? When she, you know what I'm saying, becomes a young lady and it's time for her to, you know what I'm saying, get a king of her life, you know what I'm saying? That's going, you know, they can get together, man, and get some shit going around this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? For the grandkids, you know what I mean? Get some resources and get some shit going so they won't have to do the type of shit that you had to go through. You dig? Come on, man. Wake the fuck up, though. You feel me? But anyway, though, man, you know what I mean? That's what I wanted to bring to the table today. You know what I'm saying? Talking about choosing wisely, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of the motherfucking babies, man. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we need some motherfucking goddamn role models in these kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? These kids, you did need to know, you know what I'm saying, you know, how to present themselves, what's class, what's unclass, what's distasteful, how to carry themselves around a room full of vultures. You know what I'm talking about? How to present themselves, man. Educate them on some history so they know they value. Educate them on how a man is supposed to, you know what I'm saying, talk, how a man is supposed to stand, how a man is supposed to walk, how a man is supposed to dress. Same thing for the young ladies. You know what I mean? You know, what a female supposed to do, what she ain't supposed to do, how she should present herself. You know what I mean? How she should be represented. You know what I'm saying? How she represent herself in society. You know what I mean? Some real class shit. You know what I mean? Not none of this old bum ass shit that motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, is okay with now, man. You know what I mean? Fuck that. You want your child, man, you know what I'm saying, to rise above that shit. You understand me? And they gonna need some mentors. They gonna need you know what I mean, some father figures, man. Even if the daddy man ain't around and you done chose wrong, or you know what I'm saying, you done fucked up the situation, or if he did, you know, that's here nor there. But you know, whatever the case may be, you see what I'm saying, we need, you know what I'm saying, some people that's gonna be in these child's lives, man. You know what I mean? So they won't be growing up, man, and just have women traits. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your son just being just, you know what I'm saying, an emotional ass motherfucking nigga, man. You know, and that's what we got going on now, man. These cats is yes man. Y'all liking that shit. You don't want your kid, you don't want your son to be old yes man, trick ass nigga. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I'm saying? He just go whatever with the flow. You know what I mean? He a follower. You know, he follow. You know what I'm saying? He can follow his ass right off a motherfucking cliff, man. Fucking with these old lame ass niggas, man. These lame ass bras out here, man. They don't got nothing going for themselves. You understand me? This is a positive thing I'm bringing to the table. You know what I mean? This ain't no negative shit I'm speaking. You dig? This is some upliftment. This is power. You know what I'm talking about? And it's unbiased. You feel me? You know what I mean? I want, you know, hey man, let's put this thing together, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I mean? Share this shit, man. You dig what I'm talking about, man? Nigga ain't on this motherfucker dropping no bullshit. You know what I'm talking about, man? It's coming straight from the heart to the family. You understand me? You know, Hollywood the Gent. You dig what I'm saying? You know, holler me on Facebook. The Mario calling on them on Instagram. Hollywood with the 2 D's underscore DA underscore Gent. You know what I'm saying? Hit that motherfucking like. Fuck with me. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Let's have a positive spirit, man. You know what I mean? And if you gotta do what you gotta do, man, you know what I'm saying, to make that paper, you know what I'm talking about? Always say a prayer before you do it. Get right with God before you do anything, so you can have a blessing on whatever you're doing, though. You understand me? All right, man. Shit, one time.